Hello, in this video we will overview the World of Chemistry program by Zumdahl, and DeCoste for on-level chemistry, along with a quick overview of the OWLv2 platform, a chemistry-specific platform designed by chemists for chemistry teachers. The World of Chemistry program includes a student edition, a teacher's edition, an important NGSS activity guide, all on the OWLv2 learning platform, along with an instructor companion site for teachers with a lot of other great instructional tools and resources for download. The World of Chemistry program is a National Geographic learning program, so it has National Geographic quality images, photography, and designed to capture student attention. These chapter opener images as examples are a key element and jumping off point for utilizing phenomenon for the chapter. We also, with our partnership with National Geographic, include features on National Geographic Explorers at the beginning of each chapter in the Explorers at Work feature. The explorers are real scientists doing science and chemistry right now. They are a diverse group of people so that students can hear real stories of real scientists solving real-world problems, but also allowing students to see themselves as scientists. We also introduce students to chemistry pioneers. This is another group of historical and contemporary chemists who have made an impact in the chemistry world. These chemistry pioneer features in the student book are also supported with additional information for the teacher in the teacher's edition. There are lots of hands-on opportunities for students in World of Chemistry, including these hands-on chemistry mini labs incorporated throughout each chapter. There is teacher support in the teacher's edition for implementing and using these mini labs at specific points in the lessons to support the learning. At the end of each chapter is a longer, more detailed chemistry investigation to give students practice with science and engineering practices and cross-cutting concepts based on the topic of that chapter. And then the important NGSS activity guide available in print and as a downloadable PDF from the instructor companion site. This has a lot of great resources for specifically meeting NGSS and three-dimensional learning, incorporating phenomenon in each of the four STEM projects, and tips and advice for teachers on utilizing 3D and performance expectation goals for each chapter of the World of Chemistry program. The Teacher's Edition includes a lot of great resources. This is a wraparound Teacher's Edition. You see the student page along with support around the outside for differentiation, meeting individual needs of students, teaching tips, answers to all kinds of questions and examples that are in the program. ELL support. Specific support for the next generation science standards include callouts for cross-cutting concepts. Teachers can implement these cross-cutting concepts directly into lessons. Scientific practices and engineering practices are also incorporated directly into the lesson structure in the teacher's edition. And then for cross-disciplinary resources, connections to math and to English language arts. We'll now transition into the OWL platform and see a lot of the great multimedia and interactive elements within OWL. You access OWL through our NGL Sync platform. I want to start here because this is the all-important instructor companion site that I mentioned. It looks like this. There are a lot of folders with great resources meeting individual needs for differentiation, that NGSS activity guide. There are test banks as well as PowerPoint lecture tools, and then labs for each chapter. So definitely spend some time in the companion site downloading and reviewing these wonderful additional resources. Jumping into the OWL platform, you just click Launch Course here and you'll be taken to OWL. This is the list of assignments that I've created for this course. There are some introductory assignments, including a quick prep assignment, which adapts the the study plan for students based on answers that they've provided in a quiz beforehand. So every student receives a different assignment customized just for them based on answers to a quiz. There are mastery assignments. This requires students to answer 2 out of 3 questions. These are all presented in sets of 3, and students have to answer 2 out of 3 correct. There are often preparation materials provided before these sets of 3 questions to help students review. And there's a link to review topics, which have links to the student ebook, as well as some other interactive and tutorial style questions to support these different chemistry topics. Those are the mastery course assignments. I want to move now to the simulations and visualizations. These are very interactive and multimedia styles of questions available for each chapter. Students can actually work through and manipulate different outcomes based on changing the parameters. So this kinetic molecular theory simulation allows me to change the volume of the space, allows me to change the temperature, and allows me to increase or decrease the number of spheres. And then I'm answering a set of 10 questions associated with changing the parameters of this the simulation based on kinetic molecular theory. Another example is ideal gas law. So I can change pressure, volume, and pressure, mass, and temperature of different gases, and I can plot points on this graph and see pressure change. And this simulation asks students a set of 14 questions based on changing these parameters and getting different data points. Visualizations are always beginning with a video or other animated movie where students are answering questions based on what they've observed in the movie. This is the crushed can experiment. This is a very typical one, and students will answer 5 questions about this visualization, this video that they are
Water is
watching.
added to an open can
So those are the simulations
and
and
heated to boil.
visualizations. A really great component of OWL built right into every chapter. There are dozens and dozens of those simulations and visualizations. The last example I will show is the tutorials. These question sets walk students through with very detailed help and advice built within OWL. So these tutorial questions allow 3 different ways for students to get help, hints, and advice from the OWL version 2 platform. One is the show approach, which actually walks students through step by step how to solve this type of ideal gas law problem. I'll close that. We can also show hints. There's a pop-up here that just gives some basic information about how to solve this problem. And then the really cool opportunity is to show the tutor steps to students. This acts very much like a teacher would if they were in office hours walking students through how to solve each step of this problem step by step. So the tutor step problems walk students through, in this case, a series of 5 steps to work through the different problems. If students are not getting these answers correct, they will get a hint or reminder that that's not correct. If they don't get the answer correct a second time, they will get additional feedback and they can try another version of these questions. The values will change here. The elements or molecules will change, and they can try this question again. So if I try it again, you can see that value changed, and I'm presented with a different version of this question, and I can practice this again. This is all based on teacher preference for how to set up these assignments and what help and advice students are getting. In the study tools, there is also access to the full ebook version of World of Chemistry, so students can read the entire text from within the OWL platform and have the entire text read aloud to them with a read speaker feature. That's this icon here. And there are flashcards built in to each chapter as well. Students can make their own if there are terms that they are not familiar with. So this has 7 flashcards incorporated, and students can make their own. The read speaker reads this all the text aloud,
Chapter
highlights each
Introduction.
word as
Many
it's being read,
fossils are found in a type of
and the settings allow the read speaker to read slower or faster and in different accents. That is a very quick overview of the World of Chemistry program and the OWL version 2 platform. Thank you.